Welcome back. Everybody, got to put your phones away, headphones away. It's a new week. Did you turn in last week's warm up? Hopefully. We are on lead time today, so we got here at 11:20 because we have an extended second period, so plenty of time. Okay, what else? If you need a warm up, so I do have a blue bin. I brought it with me. It's right there in that kind of corner over here. If you need a warm-up sheet, get it, because you need to write yesterday, sub, today, EOC. So we're not doing a warm-up. We're going to do some quick notes so I can give you the assignment. We got to move forward on volume no matter what's going on at the school. So let me pass it out. Notes. I promise it will be not that bad. Yes. Hello, individuals. All right. Here we go. Question. Do you have a question? Okay. Does anyone still need to see this before I move it? Okay. Y'all like all the clouds in the building here? Should I put clouds in my room too? It'll never happen. It needs to be brighter. Okay, ready? Who are we waiting for? Literally, who are we waiting for? All right, let's move on. What do you need? All right, here we go. Now, oh yeah. Sorry for not chilling. All right, now everybody. Today we are venturing into the world of volume. So we've been doing surface area. Does everyone remember surface area? Y'all got those green sheets. The top of it is all the surface area formulas. Surface area is all the two-dimensional area on the surface of a three-dimensional shape. Well, today we're learning volume, and it tells us what volume is. It's the what? Measure of the 3D space an object occupies. Sometimes it's called the total capacity, and it's measured in cubic units. Okay? Look at me. Volume is 3D measurement. How much 3D space is in a figure. So the units are in how do you say this? It's cubic units, okay? There's going to be a 3 in the exponent when you give me the answer. Okay, now this formula is on your green sheet, like a little bit past halfway down. Okay, so if you know where to look for it in the future, it's on that green sheet where it says volume of a prism in a cylinder. Go ahead and write this down. V equals BH. Big BH. Does everyone remember? Big B stands for area of the base. H is the height of the prism. So you find the area of the base, the height between the bases, multiply it, that's it. So we're only talking about two shapes today, a prism and a cylinder, okay? So I want to make sure everyone's looking up here. Hey, look over here. I want to make sure everyone takes out the headphones from their left ear. I want to make sure everyone takes out the headphone from their left, specifically left ear. See, this could go fast, but we're just dragging our feet. Take out the headphone. Take it out. Thank you. What? Bro, I'm sure that like
Okay, that's the name.
And then she has the goal to stay. What you on about? Check tonight.
What you on about? What you on about? All right. That's a top top tier one. What you on about? All right. Well, what we're on about today is volume. So look at this. Okay, we got two shapes, two examples, and we're done. Prism. Y'all know what a prism is when you have two parallel bases connected by rectangles. Yep, we already learned that in surface area. And we've already found B and H when we've done this, so all you're doing is just a new formula. It's actually not that different, okay? So first off, to find the volume, I need to find big B, area of the base, and the height. So this shouldn't be a hard question, but last period must have been tired. How do I find the area of this base? By the way, what's the shape of this base? It is a rectangle. You can write that down right here. Rectangle, okay? How do I find big B, the area of a rectangle? What do I do with the 9 and the 17? How do I find the area of a rectangle that's 9 by 17? That's perimeter. Area, what do I do with 9 and 17? Multiply, okay? So please remember, perimeter, P is when you add them up. B, for a rectangle, is base times height, length times width. 9 times 17, okay? All right, do we have that? Let's figure that out. Sorry, let me drag this over. Okay, we get 153. All right, next thing. What is the height? So between the two bases, what's the height here? Y'all see the height is 24. Okay. All right. Now, can you do big BH? So volume, go ahead and write. The volume is area of the base times the height. So it's going to be 153 times 24. It's too easy, Mr. G. So you come over here. 3, 6, 7, 2. 3,672. All right. So we found the big B was 153. We said the height was 24. Base times height, 3,672. Okay, is that something you can do on your own? Kill it over here. Now, don't forget your units of measure. Let's go back up. What are the units of measure here? Which stands for? What is this? Centimeters. Okay. What? The units of measure are what? Centimeters. Now, please be careful here. The big B, is that centimeters, centimeters squared, or centimeters cubed? What do y'all think? What does big B stand for? What about the base? It's literally right here up here. What does big B stand for? Area. Is area 1, 2, or 3 dimensional? It is 2 centimeters squared. Anytime you have an area, it's square units. Okay, now height is a regular old just length. So put centimeters by itself. Okay, and here's the new thing for today. Is everyone locked in? Okay, this is the new thing for today. When you're doing volume, you have to put centimeters cubed. Cubic centimeters. Okay, go ahead and make sure you have that written down. Okay. Come on. Oh. Oh. You gotta go to 2 points. Because you're gonna oh, 4, bring your cup, please.
No, like, this period.
I believe so.
All right, so does everyone have the prism written down? Okay, now let's talk about cylinder. Okay. Look up. Now, check it out. We did a prism, a rectangular prism. Please note our units of measure and how we notate them. I'll come back down here in a minute, but first let's talk about cylinder. Okay. Now, the volume of a cylinder, like a prism, is big BH. This is an easy question, so I hope everyone's listening. What is this base shape? Right here. What is that shape on a cylinder? Someone say circle. So, how do you find big B, the area of a circle? What is the formula for the area of a circle? So, it starts with the pi symbol. So, the area of a circle is pi r squared. Hey, very good. Pi r squared. Write that down. If you want to find this big B, it's pi r squared. So guess what we need to find big B? You need that r. What is r? And then you're going to use that to figure out big B, and then you got to tell me the h. So first off, what is r? Is r 11? Yes or no? No, because look, 11 is all the way. We need to find halfway. So how do I figure out the radius if I know the diameter all the way across is 11? What do I do to that 11 to find the radius? Divide it by 2 and I get 5.5. Okay. So radius is always half, not the whole way. Now big B, we just said for a circle, area of the base of a circle is pi r squared, right? Pi r squared. And then we just said r is 5.5. Now, everybody, when you're doing this assignment and on these notes, do you see this phrase? Because you're going to keep seeing it. In terms of pi. When we talked about spheres, remember we did the orange activity and the peeling and all that stuff? We talked about terms of pi means you do not type pi into Desmos, but you write the little symbol instead. So let me show you what I mean. Right here it says pi 5.5 squared. So normally I would go over here and put pi 5.5 squared, right? But I'm telling you, do not type the pi. Like, erase the pi from the equation. It's just 5.5 squared. Is it cut off? Chihuahua.
What?
All right. So 5.5 squared is 30.25. So look, 30.25. And then since we didn't type the pi, we're going to write pi symbol. Does that make sense? Do not type pi, write a pi symbol. That's how you do terms of pi. Now, I want every one of y'all, to vote with your hand. Look, who thinks the height is 11? Raise your hand. You have to look. Is the height 11? Who thinks the height is 11? Who thinks the height is 21? Okay, good. So y'all know when it's laying down sideways, the height is sideways, right? Okay. So don't be tricked. The height is 21 because it's sideways shaped, all right, or oriented. So the height is 21. So now how do I find volume? What's the formula at the top of our page here? Big BH for a cylinder. Big BH, which is 30.25 pi times the height, 21. Now, please remember, when you type this in, okay, you want to imagine you're typing it in like this, but you want to not type this pi here. So, like, you don't have to type it and delete it, but I'm just saying, you don't type in pi. You multiply these to get 635.25. And since I did not type the pi, I write the pi. Oakley dokley. Let's go down here. What was the base shape of a cylinder? We said it was a circle. The base we got was 30.25 pi. The height we said was 21. And then when we multiplied them together, we got 635.25 pi. Do you see how this is in terms of pi? Because we did not type in the pi, we just wrote a pi symbol instead. I keep saying it over and over and over because it's got to land. You've got to know this. Because on your assignment, it says terms of pi. So it's weird. Some of y'all were somehow giving me terms of pi before I ever taught it to you, but now I'm telling you to actually do it, so please do it, okay? Now, we're not done because what are my units of measure? What is this measured in right here? Y'all see that M? M stands for mid. Okay, meters, yes. So again, we got meters. So we're going to write for the big B, area of the base, area is meters squared. Height is a length, that's just regular meters. And then volume. Do I put nothing, 2, or 3 here? Is it meters squared? Or is it meters cubed? Or is it just meters? Oh. All right. It is cubed to the third power. We're all done. No. Okay. Yeah. We all.
On what page? On what page?
All right. Put meters cubed. All right. I'm gonna pass out your assignment. You got plenty of time because we got a little bit of extendo time with we do have lead time here, so we're going to knock this out. Here we go. Hold on. There it is.